Pakistan is reportedly gearing up to privatize its struggling national airlines, Pakistan International Airlines. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Desi TV USA. We are here to bring you comprehensive and timely updates from around the globe. I'm your host Amna Tariq, and today we dive deep into a critical development in Pakistan aviation sector that could reshape the country's national carrier forever. Let's go into the details. In a significant move, Pakistan is reportedly gearing up to privatize its struggling national airlines. Pakistan International Airlines, the government is considering selling between 51% and 100% of its stake to foreign buyers, with Qatar and Abu Dhabi emerging as the leading contenders. The decision comes amidst mounting financial turmoil and growing international pressure for the economic reform in Pakistan. Once considered one of the world's leading airlines, PIA now faces crippling debt amounting to billions of rupees. Years of mismanagement, inefficient and political interference have led to continuous financial losses, making it a burden on Pakistan's already fragile economy. Efforts to revive airline through government bailouts and restructuring have largely failed, pushing policymakers to consider privatization as the last resort. The government hopes that move will attract foreign investment, reduce financial strain, and revamp the airline operation to restore its credibility. However, this decision has sparked mixed reaction. Advocates to privatization argue that it's a necessary step to prevent PIA from collapsing entirely. They highlight the success of similar privatization efforts in other countries, such as the transformation of British Airlines and Air India after undergoing similar process. Critics, however, have raised concern about the implication of selling such a significant national asset to foreign entities. Questions loom over the valuation of the deal, the condition of the sale, and the fate of PIA's employees. Many fear that the workforce, which include thousands of employees, may face massive layoffs as part of the restructuring process. Additionally, there are worries about the loss of national control over a carrier that has served as Pakistan's global aviation symbol for decades. The ongoing negotiation with Qatar and Abu Dhabi reportedly include potential terms that would allow the buyers to gain operational control and modernize the airline infrastructure. Experts believe that Qatar and Abu Dhabi's establishment aviation network could provide PA much needed expertise and resources to return to profitability, while the government remained tight-lipped on the specifics of privatization deal. Insiders suggest that the final agreement could be reached in the coming month. The move is seen as part of a broader strategy by Pakistan's government to stabilizing the country's economy and secure financial aid from international donors. As this story unfolds, the privatization of PIA marked a turning point in Pakistan's aviation history. Whether this step will lead to a revival of the airline or result in a significant loss of national heritage remains to be seen.
Cash-strapped Pakistan is looking to raise money. Of course, what better way than to sell state assets? A prominent item on the list is the PIA, or the Pakistan International Airlines. It is Islamabad's national carrier and it's a loss-making entity. The airline doesn't have any money. In 2022, the PIA was in the red. They lost $291 million. And the losses aren't just recent. Since 2012, PIA's losses are worth $7 billion. Its flights are cancelled. It can't buy fuel. The aircraft are dilapidated. They are overstaffed. And the 7,000 employees haven't received a salary this month. And also there are unions. In 2016, Pakistan tried to privatize the PIA, but it didn't work out. There was a strike by the employees that led to flights being cancelled for a week. So the government had to abandon this plan. But this time they are steadfast. They want a loan from the International Monetary Fund or the IMF. But it has a few conditions. One of them is to end subsidizing loss-making entities, also known as the PIA. So Pakistan is desperate to get rid of it. After all, they need that loan. So they tried to offer a sweet deal, putting a debt-free PIA under the hammer. But even that did not work. The government wanted to sell 60% stake in the PIA. The minimum price set was 85 billion Pakistani rupees, which is more than $300 million. But only one bid came. It was from the real estate development company Blue World City. They bid only 10 billion Pakistani rupees. That's around $36 million. So the government wasn't happy. They rejected that bid and Islamabad turned to what they do best, looking for another bailout, this time from their friends in the Gulf. Reports suggest two potential buyers have emerged, Qatar and Abu Dhabi. The sale would happen under a government minister. Fawad Hassan Fawad has already held talks with Qatari officials. Another report says Pakistan is keen to expedite negotiations with both Qatar and Abu Dhabi by establishing pre-decided terms. So the talks are underway. The Pakistani army is actively pushing for it. And the government is willing to offer concessions. Nothing is final as of now, but Pakistan is desperate to see its national carrier fly away.
That's all for now from Desi TV USA, so stay connected with us and we will continue to bring you update on this critical development and much more. Until next time, this is Amna Tariq signing off. Khuda Hafiz.